Are you thinking about buying a home, but you're worried about the credit score requirements or a big down payment? An FHA loan might be better for you than a conventional loan. And today we're going to talk about the difference between the two. I'll break down FHA loans for you, how they work, and whether it's the right choice for you. So let's dive in. Hi folks, welcome back to the channel. In my market update videos, I always give you both the FHA and conventional loan rates. And FHA is normally quite a bit lower. So what's the difference? What exactly are FHA loans? I'm not a lender. Thought my dog was coming in. But I can give you the outline of what's publicly known about both of these loans, and I can give you access to my lenders if you want them. FHA stands for Federal Housing Administration, a government agency that ensures loans are made by approved lenders. These loans are designed to help more people become homeowners, especially first-time home buyers or those with lower credit scores. The key to remember is the FHA doesn't actually loan you the money, they just approve the loan for a lender. And that makes lenders more willing to lend you money. If it's backed by the government, hey, it's less of a risk for them. FHA loans come with some big benefits. First off, the down payment is only 3.5% of the price of the house. Whereas conventional loans, nowadays you can get away with 3% on a conventional loan if you're a very well qualified buyer. But a lot of times lenders are going to want at least 5%. And I know you've probably heard the myth that for conventional you need a 20% down. You really don't. But we'll talk about that when we get to mortgage insurance. Secondly, FHA loans are more forgiving when it comes to credit scores. You could be at 580 and receive an FHA loan, whereas for a conventional loan, normally lenders will start about 650. Now, I work with several lenders, and if you have any questions about where you qualify, what your credit score is, they can help you find that out. And they'll talk to you about FHA versus conventional to find out what's right for you. And finally, FHA loans allow for a higher debt-to-income ratio. You'll hear this talked about as DTI, debt to income. How much debt do you have? Do you have student loans, other medical bills? Do you have car payments that you might want to downsize to become more qualified? So how do they do that? What's the catch? Of course, the trade-off for an FHA loan is they require mortgage insurance premiums, or MIP, whereas on a conventional loan, you'll have private mortgage insurance, which is completely separate. In an FHA loan, that MIP lasts for the entirety of the loan, for as long as you have that loan. Whereas on a conventional loan, the private mortgage insurance goes away after you've paid off 20% of the loan to value of that home. Makes sense? Well, it's easy to remember. FHA, you pay that forever. But a good thing is if at some point you're making more money and you want to refinance into a conventional loan, then you can get rid of that MIP. Another catch is that FHA has loan limits, and I'll show you how to check loan limits for where you live right now. No matter where you live, you can go to HUD.gov and find out how much FHA mortgage limits are. So in our case, if I go to county and I type in Maricopa and hit send, it'll bring up Phoenix, Mesa, Chandler, and for a single family home, $546,250 is the maximum you can borrow on FHA. You notice you have 2-family, 3-family, 4-family properties as well. FHA is not only for first-time home buyers. There are a variety of FHA options. In fact, I have a client right now who's buying land and he's putting a permanent structure on that land, and that's a whole separate FHA type of loan. So who should consider an FHA loan? Well, number one, you have a lower credit score. 2, you don't have a large down payment. 3, you have a higher debt-to-income DTI ratio. Number 4, you're buying a primary residence, not an investment property. The type of FHA loan we're talking about, this standard FHA, is for primary residence only. If this sounds like you, then an FHA loan may be a great move to get into the market and get yourself that home. So to wrap it up, let's take a look at the difference between FHA and conventional. And if you have any questions, if you want to talk to a lender, reach out to me. I can put you in contact with them. Everything is done online, or you can meet face-to-face and meet the lenders themselves. Both of them are really great, and they'll work to make it fit into your budget.